Hello, welcome to my second video about Tomb Raider 2 glitch speedrun tutorial. Today we're gonna talk about Venice and maybe Bartoli, depending on how long it will be. But first I want to talk about some stuff that I forgot in the first video. So first, and really important, I'm playing with German executable, which is an executable that I think is the fastest for me. But there is three executable, there is German, Soul and Multipatch. All of them have exclusive or not glitches. You can do some glitches easier in certain version and etc. But I'm only gonna talk about German because that's the only one I play with. And I'm gonna drop a link in the description to download all those three in one zip file, I think. All those three exe, and you will choose whatever you want. And I'm gonna drop also another link to fix the music. This is a music patch because with German executable you can have some problem with music. I'm also gonna drop some other links, including one spreadsheet created by Midget_Snipe, which is a runner of this game, and it's include a lot of cool stuff and informations. And essentially what you'll be able to do about it is you will be able to route everything. You can route the med pickups, you can route the ammo management, you can route the flare management, which will be really important because some glitches will use flare and you want to have flare at this spot, because if you don't you won't be able to do those glitches. And a lot of cool stuff, so check. Okay, so now let's talk about Venice. So this level isn't that long and that hard, so it will be relatively fast. First of all, you want to go into the corridor and try to kill the dog. If you don't kill them, it's totally fine because you're gonna go in the water immediately. But if he gets close, he can really drain you. Dogs are really a pain in the ass in this game. They can drain you so fast, so you won't try to kill him if he's going too close. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go here and perform a swim corner bug, which looks like this. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it's done. So it's pretty simple when you know what to do. So what you want to do is you want to face Lara like this. It's not that precise. You can be not here. It won't work here, but you can be here. You can be here. Here you have to have a pretty straight angle if you want to do it, but it can work here. But the best to line up, I think, it's this, because this is pretty good spot and pretty nice to see on the wall. So what you want to do is you want to have an angle like this, like 45 degrees. You want to press jump to swim down. So if you just press swim like this, she won't do anything, but you want to do is you want to press back to make her come back into the wall, and that's it. So that's the best case what can happen. But generally what will happen if you only do that, what's going to happen is that's going to happen. You won't land on the red thing like this. So that can happen if you have a wrong angle on slightly wrong. So what you want to do to fix that, what you want to do is you want to do the exact same thing, but when you will press back, you will see Lara onto the wall, and what you're going to do is you're going to press forward a bit like this. And when you do that, she almost always lands on the red thing here. And this is really helpful. Also, I drew a flare earlier, but it doesn't have anything to do with the glitch itself. The flare is useful to do a flare cancel when you glitch up. You press flare here and you do a standing jump and she will automatically avoid the stumble. That's what the flare is for. Okay, so I'm gonna try to fail it really badly, like this. Yeah. So if your angle is really wrong, that can happen and you get stuck. You can't do anything. You try to move forward, she doesn't. Try to jump, that happened, but she doesn't do anything. Try to roll, that happened. So you have to face the interior of the map again, and move forward, and try to get the right angle until you unglitch from this place. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you will drop onto the right thing, but it doesn't happen always. So, last time, you merge, you do the thing, and you press flare, and you do a standing jump here, and you keep running. So right now, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump like this, and try to jump like this. This is pretty simple, but it's tricky when you start, so what you can do is simply, you can just step back here and do a running jump like this, and it will work. And then you break the window and you go to the lever, so it's pretty easy. And from these spots, you're gonna do a jump twist, and you're gonna keep running and jumping. Not like I did, because I stopped my jumping, I don't know how. And what you're gonna do right now is you're gonna make this jump on the way back. So there is a couple of ways to do this. You can do the simplest way, you grab and you climb. But this is not the fastest method. Fastest method is to do this. And you won't have to grab and to climb, which save a couple of time. It looks easy, but actually it's not that easy. And if you do it perfectly, I'm probably not going to, but if you do it perfectly, you can do this. You can do it without stumbling. That's called an M-man jump. M-man is the runner that was doing all this jump where you were supposed to grab, but it didn't. And how do you do that? Simply, what's going to happen is, if you jump, you'll see that Lara will jump almost, her last step will almost be mid-air, like this. Well, here it didn't happen, so she's gonna fall, but if you look at her feet when she's jumping, her feet is mid-air when that happens. Okay? So that's what a man jump is. So what you can do is, if you know when to grab or not, what you do is you look at her feet when she's jumping, and if her feet is in the air, you won't need to grab at all. That's how it works. That's how you can know that you will fail or not. Also, there is a quick setup to make this jump automatical. What you do is you climb here, you press wall, come back once, and you'll see that Lara moves slightly forward, and then you do a running jump, and you'll do it. So this is pretty simple. It's a bit slower, but it's more simple. And then what you want to go do is you want to pull that lever, and then you want to do this. You can do actually a bit better, but I'm not going to show. Actually, it only saves 1 second. So, and then what you want to do is you want to go here. So I don't have a flare here, unfortunately, but there is a place here where you can go. That's what it looks like. You want to go here. You want to go here, and then you want to do one standing jump and a running jump, and press grab to grab a flare back here. So pretty simple. And then what you want to do is you want to jump forward and grab. I'm gonna light a flare, but you're not supposed to, because in a speedrun you don't need flares to light things. If that's what you want to do, you want to drop in the water and go there. Okay, so sorry, my recording had some issue from this point, so I have to redo the end of a level with a cut. So we're here, gonna light a flare. So what you could do is you emerge, and you want to be close to the corner here, because you can do quick get out here like this, like I just did. If you are more to the left, it's a bit slower to do. Then what you're gonna do, I'm gonna kill this rat first because I want to show you, but you don't have to, because generally it won't come to you until you do the glitch. Because we want to do a glitch, we want to stick to the corner here. And what I'm going to do is this. And trust me, it's faster than climbing the ladder, because climbing the ladder is really, really long. So, to know if you're the right angle, what you do is you turn, and where the camera switch like this, you see there is a slight switch like this. At this point you know it's good. And you do 2 jump, and you're good to go. And of course you could climb the ladder. If you climb the ladder, don't be on the middle, because she has this animation like this, and it takes time. Like this. Do it from the side. If you do it from the side, she won't have this animation, and she will just climb like this. And it's faster than climbing from the middle. Then you go to water, and you go to the boat, to the left. And there is a couple of ways to go in the boat. There is 2 or 3. I'm gonna show them all. So there is the natural laundry when you do this, but it's pretty slow. You can do it a bit faster easily. You want to go under the boat and try to be emerging in the middle, and you press action like this, and she will climb directly instead of emerging. So again, go up like this, and you press action when you be between the wall and the boat. You don't want to do it in front of a boat like this, because you will be stuck like this and you will be able to climb. There is another way to do it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. It's this. But it's pretty hard. I don't recommend you this, but it's pretty fast. But for beginners, it's really not what should happen. Then you take the boat, you use a boost using action, because there is a boost, and you go this way. Take a med if you need to. I still haven't talked about the med, but I want to say a few words about it before doing the next room. The meds are kind of permissive in this category. You can use a couple of extra med and still be fine at the end of the game. You just need 3 or 4 for the last level, and you will be able to have them before that. Even if you take several meds, it's totally fine. Usually you don't need meds in this level, but it's really depending on the last guy we saw that shoot us like hell. If his RNG is really bad, well, you will have to take a med, or you will reset if you don't want to. But yeah, it's generally fine, except if you want to do the quick offshore rig strat we're gonna see in the next videos, which say 30 seconds, but it's RNG depending, and you will skip 2.5 meds, so it will make the rest of the run relatively worse in terms of med, but you should still be fine. Alright, so now we're gonna enter the next room. So what you want to do is, you don't want to go, there is a door here. You don't want to go with a boat in this room. The simple reason, I will explain it in 1 minute. So what you want to do is, you want to get out of the boat like this. And you want to kill the guy. But I need to explain something first. If you're too far away, of course, like this, you won't make it. If you're too close, you won't make it too, because you'll be pushed to the left. It should work here. So if you're really against it like this, well, it didn't happen here, but you can be pushed to the other side of the boat for some reason. So you want to be close, but not that close. You want to be like something like this. So you draw your weapon, you kill this guy. It takes 13 shots, it's 13 double shot to kill him. Push the button that opens the last door, and I'm gonna explain you why we didn't touch the boat. So, in casual game you know that there is a timer for this. There is a timer that I think it's 20 seconds or something like that. There's a 20 seconds timer to go from this spot to the last door, and it's pretty tight. I mean, pretty tight, you won't make it. So tight that you won't make it in RTA. It's impossible. because you will have to get out of a boat to avoid the mines in the end. And if you go this way, it triggers the timer. So what's happening is, because the door is closed, if you get to the boat here, the only way to get out of this room will be to go to this slope here and trigger the timer. But if you go under that door, it won't trigger the timer. You don't hear the bell, so it didn't trigger the timer, and you'll have all the time you want to finish the level, and the door will still be open. That's why you go under that door. So when you go back to the door and you finish the level. Oops. Let me just say it one more time because I'm going to show you one last thing. So you want to get out of a boat before it explodes, so you press jump on a direction when you want to get out before the mine explodes your boat. So you can do it really early, or you can do it here. Quick explanation. If you try to get out and Lara hit the boat, hit the wall while Lara is going out, Lara will stay in the boat. So you have to be careful about that. So pressing jump doesn't make Lara get out. Pressing jump only does nothing until you press a direction, like this. And then you go to the end of the level, and you can do a constant animation, hoping I'm gonna get it. Can do a constant animation going. No, I didn't. So here you have your animation, but you want to avoid that. You want to do this. It's faster. And you're done with Venice. So regarding that, the video is already 15 minutes or 16, maybe even longer. I'm not going to do Bartoli, I'm going to do Bartoli and Opera House in the same video in the next time. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.